Welcome back to Naan Bhai. This is me Ankita and today we're making yet another very easy recipe for Diwali. We're making jalebis today. So this recipe of jalebi that I'm going to share with you is very easy, and trust me, in about 20-25 minutes you're going to have really nice, crispy, delicious jalebis to eat. No fermentation needed, no resting of the batter, nothing. This is super easy and comes together right away. Even if you have a surprise guest at home, you can make it for them. That's how easy this is. So let's quickly get started. In a flat heavy bottom pan on medium-high heat, add 200 grams of sugar, 150 grams of room temperature water. Mix it up so that all the sugar is submerged. Let the sugar dissolve while stirring occasionally. Once the sugar syrup is about to come to a boil, it is time to add some flavoring. 1 star anise, 1/8 teaspoon cardamom powder. Stir it well and then wait for it to come to a boil. Once it starts boiling, let it boil for about 5 minutes or till single string or egg tart consistency. If using a thermometer to measure the syrup, it should measure somewhere between 210 and 215 degrees Fahrenheit. Turn the heat to very low, let the bubbles settle down. Add some orange food coloring. Mix it up well. Let the flame remain on very low till we add jalebis. The syrup has to be warm when the jalebis are added to it. Here I have 1 cup all-purpose flour or maida. To that I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of room temperature yogurt. Using a whisk, mix the yogurt and the maida properly. Now I'm going to start adding room temperature water gradually. Add a little bit, mix it up, and if needed, then add more. Usually this much amount of batter needs half a cup of water. Once it has reached the desired consistency, scrape the sides of the bowl, give it another whisk and check the consistency. It should look like a pancake batter, not too thick and not too runny. Finally, add 1/4 teaspoon baking soda and mix it up properly. The batter is now ready. I'm now going to pour the prepared batter into a piping bag. Carefully remove the piping bag from the glass. Twist the top and secure the piping bag. Now cut a small hole using a pair of scissors and we are ready to pipe. I have heated some desi ghee on medium-high heat. To check the temperature of the ghee, I'm going to pipe a couple drops of the batter. If the drops come right up, that means the ghee is hot enough. We are going to fry the jalebi on medium-high heat. If the oil is too hot, the jalebis will cook too quickly and they won't be crispy. Once I'm done piping the jalebis, I'm going to let each side cook for about 2 or 3 minutes and then flip it over and let the other side cook for 2-3 minutes as well. Once the jalebi is golden brown on both sides, it is now time to take them out and dip it in syrup. After you put the jalebi in the syrup, let each side soak for about a couple minutes before you take it out. If the jalebi is made correctly and has the right texture, the syrup will soak in right away and it will get a nice orange color. Once it has been soaked enough, shake off the excess syrup and take it out in a plate. And there you are, you have a plate full of jalebi. So here we are, I am done piping and frying and soaking these jalebis, and this is the quantity of jalebi that I got. Admittedly, I did have a couple while I was making it, so the 2 pieces are missing, but this is the quantity. It's about 250 grams is how much we get with this much batter. So I mean, this is it. It's such an easy recipe. I mean, just see how quickly we have a plate full of jalebis to, enjoy. And it's starting to get cold here, so this is perfect. Have these nice warm jalebis in this cold weather. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this with my family. You try this recipe out and let me know how it goes. Of course, if you have any questions, I will make sure to answer them. And happy Diwali once again. Have a safe Diwali. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.